NAC seniors, again, a very big part of getting the NAC program going, and mad props to you guys. Highly respect that. So our seniors will pass out stuff to you.
Okay, it's senior night at Northeastern Clinton's, Northern Adirondack visiting. We'll be putting this on.
All right, as we start our senior night, I just wanted to just start off by just kind of, this is going to be a hard one tonight for us, for the coaches. Mike, come on out here. 4 years ago, the school had a fire. We're going to start there. And we were all sequestered in that building over there. And the talk had been going around that we were starting a flag football team. And I can remember some of our juniors at the time were like, yeah, we're doing this. We got to get all these other freshmen in. They're fantastic athletes. I'm like, great, let's go get them. And the fire happened. I remember standing over there and going up to some of the girls and be like, you're playing, right? They're like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to. I don't know if I want to do dual sports. And by the end of that, I think I had convinced all of them to play. I'm like, it's only 6 games. You can do this. And by the end of those 6 games, they're like, sign my name on the dotted line. I'm sold for the rest of the season, rest of my high school career. And we are so thankful for the fire. I don't know if Mr. Guerin wants to hear that. But I'm very thankful for that time where these girls here made that commitment. I can tell you right now that I've had these girls since they were in 8th grade in the middle school gym. I've coached many of them in soccer, and I've coached them all in flag for multiple years. And this is just a special group. Okay, without further ado, we're gonna get started. Up first, and just so you know, their teammates over here pick out their walk-up music. They don't know what's coming, so bear with us. Up first, we have Caitlin Underwood.
We clawed, we chained our hearts in vain. We jumped, never asking why. We kissed, I fell under your spell of love. No one could deny. Don't you ever say I just.
Cool. All right, so I guess I'll get started here with Kate Yu. Kate Yu, you've been a solid and dedicated player for us ever since trying out. You've been a player that has been put in various spots on offense and defense and have responded well to them all. It's easy to tell you that you give your all in each play and have truly done well to develop the foundation of skills in flag, and you have continuously worked hard to build upon those. Going back to last season, I remember our game against Peru, if I have this right. You having a huge play on offense for a ton of yards that advanced us up the field with girls banging into you, hanging off your arms. It's that kind of effort that you bring every day and that make you stand out and how we'll remember you. Thank you for all that you have given us.
Kate, you are an athlete whose journey is defined by resilience, determination, and a relentless drive to grow. You are the kind of player who doesn't shy away from challenges. She meets them head on. Through adversity, she has continued to push forward, never giving up on herself or her goals. That kind of mindset isn't easy to build, but Kate has done it through hard work, persistence, and belief in who she can become. Her work ethic speaks for itself. She shows up ready to learn, ready to improve, and ready to give everything she has, not just for herself, but for her team. And what's been so impressive is watching her growth, not just as a football player, but as a person. She truly wants to get better in every aspect of life, and that shows in how you carry yourself every day. At times, we've called her the Undertaker, and I've seen her play that way. You can ask your teammates why. There's an intensity there. We'll go with that. Okay. An excitement to get the job done, and that sets you apart. When she locks in, she's all in. Last season, Kate was one of our best blockers, doing the gritty, often overlooked work that helps a team succeed. This season, she's taken another step, running brilliant routes and becoming an even bigger offensive threat. That kind of growth doesn't just happen, it's earned. But what stands out most is her refusal to quit. No matter what obstacle comes her way, Kate keeps moving forward. She keeps working, she keeps chasing her goals. That resilience is something that's going to take you far beyond the field. My favorite moment that Kate came last season against Peru. We needed a first down to keep our drive alive, and everything was on the line for us that season. Kate caught a tough ball in traffic, and she didn't stop there. She kept fighting, dragging a Peru defender with her, picking up extra yards through pure determination. That play didn't just move the chains, it changed the game. It led to the touchdown that we desperately needed, and that moment captures who Kate is: tough, determined, and unwilling to settle. As you move forward, keep that same determination in everything you do. Keep pushing, keep growing, and keep believing in yourself. We are proud of you, and we are grateful for everything you've given to this team. Up next, we have Emma Gay.
Touchdown everywhere.
It's good. All right, Emma G. All right, take pictures actually. Emma G. A lot of our success this year and last can be tied to you and how quickly you've picked up playing center for us. It may often be a job that goes overlooked and one that is consistently where you're getting bumped in, pushed around, a lot of physical contact. But you've learned it great and you have really opened up things for us offensively. I often joke if you need a break from constantly going up and down, checking if you're lightheaded or not. And you're always saying you're okay and ready for the next play, which is something Coach and I love. You're a high IQ player, and we know that if we ever needed you to, there are multiple positions you can play and learn quickly. We have been very fortunate to have someone like you on our team, and thank you for all you have done for our program.
Emma, coming into this year, you had one goal. She wanted to be our starting center. And she didn't just hope for it, she went out and worked for it. Long before the season even began, Emma was putting in the time, learning the position, and pushing herself to improve because she wanted that role. And it paid off. It's paid off for us. You have turned into one of the best centers this program has ever seen. Sorry, Lacey. Lacey was phenomenal, and that was a high standard. Sorry. But you have taken off in your own way and made this position yours. Your consistency, your awareness, and your ability to lead from that spot has made a huge impact on this team. What makes this even more meaningful is your journey. In the first 2 seasons, your time on the field was very limited. It would have been easy to get discouraged, to take a step back, but you didn't, and you stayed committed. You kept working, and over the years, and especially this season, your growth has been incredible. You've become a teammate we rely on, someone we trust in big moments. That doesn't just happen by accident. It comes from your work ethic, your drive to succeed, and your desire to win, and all of that has been so exciting to watch. But more than anything, it's been inspiring. My favorite moment isn't just one play or one game, it's this entire season. Watching the athlete you've become, the confidence you've built, and the presence you bring to the field is something special. You've grown into a strong, determined, and impactful female athlete, and that's something to be proud of. Emma, as you move into your next chapter, take everything you've learned here and carry it with you. Take your future and own it. Make it what you want it to be. You've already shown that when you set your mind to something and put in the work, you're going to achieve it. We are proud of you, we are grateful for you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Emma Gay. Up next, we have Lexi the Train Roberts.
Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it.
I'll get right to it. You're one of the hardest workers, not only in flag, but in all sports that I've had the opportunity to coach. You are dedicated to your teammates and will give your 100% all in any position we put you in. This year, you've been a standout on your flag pulling and extra efforts on defense. You've been hit, trampled, always willing to put your body on the line. I think that's something every coach and player should look for, is to give their 100% all every play, and you have been the perfect example of that. That sort of motivation and effort will take you far in life. Thank you for what you have done for our program, Lexi.
Lexi, tonight we celebrate a truly special athlete in person, which many of us known her as Train, and honestly that nickname couldn't be more fitting, because once she gets going, there's no stopping her. Whether it's on the field, in practice, or pushing through adversity, Lexi brings a level of determination and drive that is impossible to ignore. Lexi is the kind of athlete every coach hopes for. Her hard work isn't something she turns on and off. It is who she is. Day in and day out, she shows up ready to compete, ready to improve, and ready to give everything she has. She doesn't cut corners, and she doesn't look for the easy way out. But what really sets Lexi apart is her integrity. She does things the right way. She respects the game, her teammates, her coaches, and herself. You never have to question her effort, her attitude, or her commitment, and she represents everything you want your program to stand for. And then there's her leadership. Lexi leads in a way that's genuine and powerful. She lifts others up, she pushes her teammates to be better, not just by what she says, but by what she does. When things get tough, and they always do, it's people like Lexi who keeps everyone grounded and moving forward. Because if there's one thing that defines her, it's this, that she never gives up. No matter the score, no matter the situation, no matter how hard things get, Train keeps going. She keeps fighting, she keeps believing, and that kind of mindset is contagious. It's what builds teams, and it's what creates success. When I think about Lexi, I don't think of just one single favorite moment. There isn't just one, it's the collection of all the little moments, the hustle plays, the extra effort, the way she shows up for her teammates every single day. But if I had to choose something that stands out, it would be watching her win a sectional title alongside her sister. That was special. Not just because of the win, but because of what it represented. Hard work, dedication, and sharing that moment with family. That's something that goes far beyond the game. Lexi, you've left a mark on this program that won't be forgotten. Your toughness, your heart, and your relentless attitude have set a standard for those who come after you. We are proud of you, we are grateful for you, and we can't wait to see you again where life takes you. Up next, Bryn High.
Everything's gnarly.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. All right, Brittany. You have been an absolute staple to all of our successes as a girls' flag football program. Your growth and leadership as a person and as a player has been amazing to see. That alone has made your teams better, and let alone all the skills and talents as an athlete and football player that you bring. You have been such a key piece on offense and defense for us, and not having you next year is not something that we can easily, if at all, replace. I've been pretty vocal about this, but not only is it my favorite memory of you, it's probably my favorite athletic highlight since coaching here at Northeastern. The legendary interception at Saranac en route to a victorious comeback will forever be cemented in my mind. Thank you for that memory and all the others you've given us, Bryn.
Tonight we celebrate more than just a senior athlete. We celebrate a leader, a competitor, and someone who has left a lasting mark on this program. Bryn, from the moment you stepped onto the field, you brought something special with you. Heart, energy, and a belief in the people around you. Leadership isn't always about being the loudest voice. Sometimes it's about setting the standard every single day. And that's exactly what you've done. Whether it was practice on a cold day, we've had many of those, a tight game, or a moment when your team needed a lift, you showed up. You led by example, you led with consistency, and most importantly, you led with positivity. You celebrate your teammates, and let's be honest, you fight for your teammates, and I respect that. You stay composed, and you always believe. And for me, there's one moment that perfectly captures who you are, and I'm going to reference the same game. Game against Saranac, everything on in the tension, the anticipation, and then the play. We could reference several plays in that and the next. However, I'm talking about the last play. The ball was in the air, and Brain, you stepped in and made the interception to seal it. And as you came down, your teammates are pushing you to the ground and yelling, "It's over!" Right? That wasn't just a game-ending play. That was a defining moment. It showed your instincts, your confidence, and your ability to rise when your team needed you the most. But even more than that, it showed the trust your teammates have in you and the belief you've built within this group. Bryn, your impact goes far beyond the scoreboard. You've helped shape the culture of this team. You've shown what it means to compete with your heart, to lead with integrity, and to carry yourself with positivity no matter the situation. On a personal level, Bryn, you've impacted me. The memories that have been shared on and off the field will never be forgotten. I can't tell you how proud I am of the young woman that you have become. As you move on from this field, just know that your legacy here is secure. The plays will be remembered, the wins will be remembered, but more than anything, the way you made your teammates feel, the confidence you gave them, the energy you brought, that's what will last. Thank you for everything you've given to this program. I've seen you at your best, I've seen you at your lows, and one thing I know for sure is that I have seen your growth in strength, in confidence, and in life. Bryn's once a leader on this team, always a part of it. Up next, Kirsten the Wall Stahl.
That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom. Across the red, white, and blue. We bring the boom. You gotta be on crew.
All right, Kirsten, the Great Wall of Stahl. This is certainly a name that was earned a couple years ago, as you've made yourself known as one of our best flag pullers. Another key piece of our defense over the last few years. Coach and I talk about how one day we saw you getting every flag that came your way, and then you did it again, and then again, and again, and we noticed it. And eventually you work your way into the starting rotation, playing every defensive possession, and haven't looked back since. It's been great to watch you grow confidence in this sport and become so good at what you do. The wall will surely be something we miss moving forward. Thank you for all you've done.
Kirsten, I think we know you're not the most outspoken player. She's not the loudest voice in the room or the most outgoing presence in front of a crowd, although we all see you and Lily dancing when you don't think we're looking. But anyone who has been a part of this program knows something very important. Leadership doesn't always come from volume. And Kirsten leads with one of the most powerful ways there is, by example. On the field, she has been exactly what her nickname suggests: steady, strong, unmovable. Kirsten sets a standard every time she steps out there: consistency, reliability, and determination. Those are the kinds of qualities that teammates can build around. Those are the kinds of qualities that elevate a program. And those are the kinds of qualities that those who come after her should absolutely strive to match. I have loved watching you grow, Kirsten, and to continue growing in this game. And what makes your journey even more meaningful is knowing that you could have taken a different path in life. But instead, you chose to stay grounded. You chose to work. You chose to build yourself into someone who is proving day after day that your destiny is yours and yours alone to achieve. That mindset is powerful. Keep that perspective in life. All people, someone who should know how proud I am of you and how much you are loved within this program. It has truly been an honor to coach you, And I cannot wait to see what your next chapter brings, not just in sports, but in life. Because here's the truth. Not everyone may fully understand you, Kirsten, but please know this, that you are seen. You are valued. And you are appreciated more than you probably realize. And as coaches, we couldn't ask for anything more from you. On the football field, you've set a high standard. Off the field, you've shown quiet strength and steady growth. That speaks louder than words ever could. Kirsten, keep being the wall, keep being steady, keep being you. And we are incredibly proud of you. Okay. Up next, we have the Polish Hammer, Lily Natashak. There we go.
All right, the Polish Hammer. Easily one of my favorite nicknames of all time. Lily, you've been so great to have on this team. You have done so well in a captain role, both as leading by example and with your voice. Always positive, always supporting, always encouraging others. That is something we truly will miss on this team when you leave. You should be very proud of yourself as you've worked very hard to get where you're at. From not getting a lot of playing time early on in years when you first started, to now being such a key part of the team in all areas and of our success. From pick sixes and of course to all your punts, it's been so fun to watch you and all your success. Thank you, Lily.
Lily's journey is one of growth, real meaningful growth, not just as an athlete, but as a teammate and as a young lady. Over the past few years, she has transformed herself in ways that are truly inspiring to all of us. For her first 2 seasons, Lily didn't see much time on the field, and for a lot of athletes, that could have been discouraging as well. But not Lily. Once again, just like other teammates, she stayed committed. She kept working, she kept believing it, and now she has become one of the best defenders that we have. That kind of turnaround doesn't happen by accident. It's built on resilience, effort, and determination. And let's not forget about her punts. Lily, you've put in the work and it shows. Setting a school record of 50-yard punt is no small accomplishment. That's something to be proud of, and it's a reflection of the time and effort that you've invested into your game. But what stands out most about Lily has never been just been what she does on the field, it's who she is. I've never doubted your impact on this team, whether you were on the field or not. Your leadership is something every athlete should take note of. When things get tough, when energy is low, when others might start to doubt, you are the shining light on this team. You bring encouragement, you bring optimism, and you lift people up. And the truth is, that's not easy to do. But you've made it a habit, and that's something I deeply respect. Life is a way of throwing challenges our way, and Lily, you faced your fair share. But through it all, you continue to rise. You continue to push forward, and that's exactly what you should keep doing. Take those trials, take that adversity, and use it to grow even stronger. Now, my favorite moment of Lily isn't necessarily her most dominant or highlight reel moment, but it might be one of the most unforgettable. The punt in the monsoon against Saranac. I don't think I've ever seen a ball kicked that hard that somehow only went 10 yards. And the best part, the way you came off the field, like, well, what are you going to do? That moment had us all laughing, and it perfectly captured your ability to keep things in perspective and not let anything shake you. Thank you for your leadership, thank you for your positivity, and thank you for the example you've set for everyone who will come after you. We are proud of you and we can't wait to see how you continue to grow and succeed. Up next, we have Ella LaFountain.
Cause then under my umbrella, under my umbrella, under my umbrella, under my umbrella,
All right. Ella, Coach and I still remember when you and Ashlyn tried out your very first year, seemingly just wanted to see if you enjoyed flag and to try something new with friends. From there, you have developed many strengths and skills and have truly earned the nickname Instant Offense for getting a catch immediately when you enter a game. You are fun, you are spirited, and a skilled player to have on our team, and are one of our many senior leaders that we have that younger members look up to. Thank you for taking that leap to try this sport, and thank you for all of your efforts and the fun memories.
Ella, from the moment you joined this program, one thing has always stood out. That's your positive attitude. No matter the situation, you've shown up with energy, optimism, and a willingness to keep going, getting better, and that mindset has taken her game to another level. Her work ethic and determination have been the driving forces behind her growth. She didn't just rely on talent, she earned everything. Practice after practice, rep after rep, Ella committed herself to improving, and it shows every time she steps on the field. At one point, we started calling her Instant Offense, and for good reason. Whenever she got into the game, something happened. She made plays, she created momentum, she found ways to make an impact, often when we needed it most. The ability to step in and change the game is something special, and it's something her teammates came to count on. But what makes me most proud of Ella goes beyond flag football. She's learned to stand up for herself. She's discovering what she truly wants in life, and most importantly, she's beginning to understand just how important she is, exactly how she is. That kind of growth takes courage, and it's been incredible to watch, Ella. I want you to know how thankful I am that you are part of this team. You've brought so much more than just your play on the field. You've brought heart, resilience, and a spirit that lifts the people around you. The growth I've seen in you is something I deeply respect. When I think about my favorite moment, it's the unexpected big plays. The ones that catch everyone off guard, except maybe you. Those flashes of brilliance, those moments where you step up and make something happen, and oh my gosh, that smile is so infectious. Those are the moments we'll remember. Ella, keep believing in yourself. Keep working. Keep being unapologetically you. We are proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Last but not least, we celebrate Krista, the Rouse's Point Rocket Siebert.
All right, last but not least, as Coach said. Okay, Krista, I bring it up time to time, but I always remember you with a mask on from COVID, Nike headband, climbing the high school bleachers in modified basketball, and me having to yell for you to get off the bleachers, come back to practice. I think of that and to where you are now as our quarterback, our captain, and a leader of this team, and just how awesome it has been to watch you on this journey. You came on the team, I lost my place. You came on the team your first years as an elite rusher, and the picture of you diving straight out for a flag is one that I will for always have in my office. And now for the last 2 years, you have been a standout quarterback in this league and a standout teammate. I'm so proud of how you've been able to take this position and how much time you have dedicated to become successful as you are. I hope you too are proud of yourself and all that you've been able to accomplish both in football and sports and as well as life. You've paved your own path in this game and in life and have set a standard for yourself, your teammates, and the future of this program. Thank you for all you have done, and thank you for continuing to do everything for this team.
Krista, I'll be honest, this one is a hard one for me. I've had the honor of coaching you for 4 years across 2 sports. Just like some of your classmates. And there's something about you, Krista, that's truly stolen a piece of my heart. I've watched a young girl enter this program with no self-confidence, unsure of her place, unsure of her voice, unsure of her impact. And I've had the privilege of watching you grow into a young woman who is now ready to take on the world. Your transformation has been without question one of the most significant and one of the most beautiful to witness. I still remember our first ever game against Beekman Town, where you were absolutely astonishing to watch rush. That speed, that instinct, that spark, it was there even then. And from that moment on, we saw glimpses of what you could become. Fast forward to winning sectionals, where your sacks helped define the game, to stepping into a new role and replacing Bailey, with all the growing pains and learning that came with it, but never backing down, and now to becoming an unbelievable leader on the field that your teammates can truly rely on. That growth and confidence is inspiring, and every one of your teammates should take note of it. Your high school journey has not been the easiest, but Krista, I want you to hear this clearly. Hard times are going to continue to come. They'll continue to challenge you. They will continue to shape you. But what we can all say with certainty is this: the way you have handled the hard times has shaped you into something powerful. A relentlessly ferocious young woman. You are flipping the script on life. You are showing your teammates and the world what it truly means to grab life by we'll go with the face mask, and tell it exactly what you're going to do with it. And when you look around at your teammates, I hope you understand it, that they see it too. They can all agree that you are an inspiration to them. That's how we see you. Not just as a great player, but as an inspiring, fierce young woman who is ready to take on the world. Krista, I cannot tell you enough how proud I am of you and how much you are loved. Watching you grow has been one of the greatest privileges of my coaching career. Keep going, keep growing. Keep believing in yourself the way that we all believe in you. We love you. And that concludes our senior night. Thank you for your patience. I know that was long. Let's get this game going.